the word I'm looking at. Hello, world. This is a special edition of my Breakup Diaries. Still working on a new name. Special edition here with my friend, Ashley Callum. I've been asking her some questions, her perspectives on just life in general. Like, I have some basic questions, but we might go off on tangents. So the first thing I want to start off with is originally we were supposed to record a monologue today, the Cool Girl monologue from the book Gone Girl or movie Gone Girl, written by Gillian Flynn. Gillian?
Mm-hmm.
Gillian?
Gillian. I think so.
Okay.
We'll go with it.
But I'm tired as fuck. I'm super tired, and she didn't memorize it.
Why did you have to say that? I didn't memorize it. I did not memorize it.
So we're just gonna make this more into an interview thing. So the first thing I want to start off with is if you haven't seen Gone Girl or know anything about the Cool Girl monologue, you should definitely do that before you watch this video. Press pause and press play. So how are you? Because I personally think that we all play the cool girl at some point in our lives. How are you specifically a cool girl?
I'm agreeable. The last date I went on, I was agreeable. I didn't ask needling sort of questions. I didn't open up and say, hey, here are my traumas. This is what is awful and horrible about me. I was just like, hey, smiley, and I laughed and like giggled when I was supposed to. And yeah, agreeable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But do you find that as you're going actively out on dates, that if you open up right away, he's like,
well, I haven't gone out on enough dates.
Yeah, me neither.
Enough dates for me to be, have like a thing that I follow. But I wish that I was more open. I kind of feel like I would rather have someone like lay out all their traumas and all of their past history from the get-go. That way I'm not wasting emotional energy. That's something I'm trying to like work on this year, not wasting emotional energy on people, not being agreeable. Just being okay with being abrasive and rough and brash, because I feel like that's who I am in general, but I just don't ever want to upset people, because I know that first impressions are important, and so I want to have like good first impressions with people, but it makes you into that cool girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do you find that you are listening more than talking?
Oh God, yes. I know my thing is like I'm just like I don't know if I want to like ever get married or anything, but I'm just like I will know if it's like the right person if they ask me questions about myself. Like if they ask me just random questions, because that's what I do. Like I ask random people random questions about stuff. Like I like to like figure people out, and I just wish that guys in particular would like reciprocate that. Like ask me questions. Like just ask me questions. And I don't know, I think that, I'm obviously not a guy, so I can't get into the male mind, but they don't ever ask any authentic questions.
They don't. But then when they do ask questions, they want it to be the most basic thing.
Yeah, very basic, or it's sexual.
Yes.
Like, I have a Tinder, and on it I did like a little sort of like witty sort of thing where I'm talking about like running with my dog, and I was like, I'm not open to threesomes, but I do need another like running partner sort of thing, and it kind of like attracted like people who will ask me if I'm actually like into like threesomes like sexually. I'm just like, obviously I'm talking about exercise. Like, what are you talking about? Maybe I need to change it or something. I don't know.
Okay, so bouncing about the whole online dating thing, which I record a lot of videos that I don't post, not because I'm ashamed or anything like that, but like I literally record every day, so like I can't post what I talk about every day. But I got a Tinder for 2 weeks. I got a Tinder and a Bumble.
I wanted to try Bumble. I heard better things about Bumble than Tinder.
They're both shit.
Okay.
They're both shit. I got Tinder and Bumble for 2 weeks, and I didn't connect with anyone. So like, what's your opinion about the whole online dating thing?
I connected with one person really well, but I feel like I attract guys that are emotionally unavailable. Maybe they're all emotionally unavailable. I don't know. Maybe that's another thing. So and then I still try to like continue using Tinder, but it's just like if you know, then you know. And I feel like that was like the peak that I'm gonna get on that app, and after that, it's just gonna be all downhill. And there was one person that I connected with because I'm also attracted to older guys, and he just really became very like condescending. Where it was just like he used like the age gap between us to kind of like justify him being like more not necessarily intelligent but like more like worldly, I guess, and like how I just was not aware of like the world, and it's just like I'm living on this earth, like I have experienced things and that we haven't discussed, that you haven't even thought to bring up. I do know things, and he ended up calling me an asshole.
He called you an asshole?
He called me an asshole.
I've never been called an asshole before.
I loved it. He called me an asshole, and then he unmatched me. And then like the next day, like I saw him like back in my like shuffle, and I was just like, you fucker, you. It's just like it was just yeah. So
that's so cool. I've
never
never
been
called an asshole before.
It was great. I love it.
Okay, so as an artist, do you feel that, which is like, this is the most basic stupid question, so forgive me for asking this, but like I'm always genuinely interested in hearing people's answers. You obviously, people are always like, you don't know what you're talking about because you're too young, you get experience. We both went to Florida State University. Go Noles! And they're like, you just gotta go out there, you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta take the shit jobs, that way you can get experience. But do you feel that you're experienced enough to be like, hey, I know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, definitely. But people aren't gonna recognize that, so it doesn't matter. You have to like, take those shit jobs or not take them. Just put your foot down and just be like, I'm not taking anything until I find something that I actually want. Because I've actually been like for the past couple weeks, I've kind of been
for the past year.
No. Well, the past couple weeks, I've kind of been trying to figure out what the next step that I want to take is, as far as like with like modeling and what sort of like projects I want to like do, like even like with acting and like with writing. It's just like I don't know what projects I want to do, but I know what projects I don't want to do.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I mean, I'm thankful for that aspect at least, but I wish that I knew now what it is that I need to be doing. So I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. It's just, I don't like that repetitiveness. It just
Exactly. And I think that knowing your worth as an individual is just as important as knowing your worth as an actor.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't want to do comedy at all. Period, point blank. Like I'm actively trying to learn accents because like I like to tell people like, oh, I'm trying to be the next Robin Williams, because like I can just go on a rant with accents. But like I don't want to do stand up, even though I know I'm like super.
Do you not want to do it because you generally
I don't find it enjoyable. I love learning the accents.
Yeah.
I love learning the accents. But like the last comedy role I did, which was years ago, I just didn't have fun. Which is backwards. Because you're supposed to be having fun doing comedies.
Yeah.
So yeah, how long is this video so far? Oh, I feel like it's been like 15 minutes, but it hasn't been. Look at that. Aren't we so engaging? We should just like every week. But then like, this is a long drive. God, I hope my car makes it back home.
You'll make it. You'll make it.
Might have to get a tender to get someone to give me a ride home. Okay, so last couple questions. What drives you?
What drives me?
Or what doesn't drive you? Whatever. You don't know.
I don't know. I know I should have like an answer that says something, but I don't know. My dog, I guess.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
My dog, and
he needs somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, and I really want to like adopt one day. So that thought of like adopting like this like 7 or 8 year old child really like motivates me to like.
Why did you say 7 or 8?
Because they get stuck in the system. A lot of people like to like adopt infants or like 2 or 3 year olds who don't really have that, their life isn't completely ruined yet. So,
you too.
That's how people see it. I'm just like, I would love to adopt like a teenager or like a 7 or 8 year old, because for me, I feel like I feel left behind a lot and abandoned, and so I feel like I would just really like connect with a child who felt that way, to be able to impact somebody and just be like, hey, I felt that way too, and let's be together and we can be mother and child and or aunt and whatever sort of relationship. So I think that's very important. That's very
dope.
important to me.
That's
So.
dope. That's dope. What about the artistic community bothers you? I didn't tell her these questions beforehand, by the way. This is all on the spot. This is all on the spot.
What about the artistic community bothers me? I don't like how we are like so quick to like applaud people for doing like the most basic stuff. I feel like we are very quick to try to like make heroes out of people who are just mediocre. And we are just wanting to like just make idols out of people who just don't deserve it and who just are forgettable people, and we create these movements behind these people and they're just ordinary people. And even too, what also really bothers me is when we are quick to dismiss people who we have like idolized and who we have who we value their talent and their skill, and when it comes out that they're not the gods that we have created them to be, then we're all of a sudden just like very dismissive. And I think that's very abusive to put people on a pedestal and then to knock them down, even though you know that they will never be able to amount to what you have created them to be. My thing is, you never make a hero, you never make a god out of man, just because people are just always going to fail you. Like, I tell people straight up, like, I'm going to disappoint you. Like, I'm going to disappoint you, I'm going to let you down, and it's not because I hate you or because I'm a bad person, it's just because I'm human. And just to keep those expectations realistic and to always, like, keep yourself accountable with people and with yourself, I think is very important. I don't think that's done enough in the artistic community. In the world in general, but especially the artistic community. I think we're supposed to lead the world, so to speak, and we do a very piss poor job of that. So, sorry.
Wow. That was awesome. Okay, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on my Twitter, Ashley N. Kellum. You can also go to my website, ashleykellum.com.
You have a website?
I have a website. Hire me, consider me for modeling or acting or writing jobs. Especially writing. I need to really do some writing right now. Yeah. Facebook, Ashley Kellum.
No, you have she's like 5 Facebooks.
Just Ashley Kellum. ASHLEYKELLEM.
Yes, not the dorm. The old dorm.
It's down. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Twitter?
Twitter, I said, yeah, Ashley N. Kellum.
And then what else is there? Do you have a LinkedIn or anything?
I'm an actor. I do have a day job. I'm an actor. Why would I have a LinkedIn? I don't have a 401k, so that's not. I love talking about politics too. Hit me up on Twitter, we can talk about politics. I'm very vulgar on Twitter though, so I certainly apologize.
On that note, I'm going to make the 3-hour drive home. Where am I going? Apparently, a lot of people don't know where I live. Don't say it out loud, though. That's cool, because I like to be mysterious. That's cool. I might be in one place. I might be in another place. I might be on the other side of the world. Yes, I am.
She's a convict, isn't she? God,
I hope not for this background check. Smile. Good night.